School is Greater Bangor's #1 choice for driver's ed. The Northeast team is experienced, professional, and dedicated to its students. Sign up today for weekday or weekend courses at northeastdrivingschool.com.
When you are running a business, the last thing you need is to be slowed down by computer issues. Computer Doctor of Hamden manages all your computer systems, including security, performance, updates, maintenance, troubleshooting, and backups. Don't wait until you have a problem. Leverage the Computer Doctor's expertise to get the most out of your IT budget. They offer on-site service or fully encrypted remote support that works with your schedule. Need PC or Mac repairs? Computer Doctor has you covered. Visit their office located in the Hannibal Hamlin Plaza, 60 Main Road, North Hamden, or give them a call at 862-7019.
Your local sports source is 92.9 The Ticket. Your favorite shows and your favorite teams. Stay in the game. On the air at 929theticket.com and with the new Ticket app. Maine's sports leader is 92.9 The Ticket.
The day begins in darkness. Time does not define me. It drives me. To keep roads, schools, and storefronts open. Making sure our town is open by daybreak and our livelihoods are open for business.
It's your boss. Find it at Quirk.
Take a break from school, screens, and routines. Play a game in real life. Grab your friends and come to G-Force Adventure Center in Brewer for laser tag, archery tag, and paintless paintball. Experience the fun at G-Force Adventure Center.
Gymnasium and basketball night on Ticket TV. Chip Church along with Dale Duff, and let's hear from the coaches. First, Dale Duff chatted with Mark Reed from the visitors, the Hermon Hawks, prior to tonight's game.
Coach, tell me about your team 4 games in, 3 games in.
Well, I think we've been progressing pretty well. Still, I think trying to identify some important things personnel-wise. Team has done a good job of working hard at the things that we're trying to accomplish in practice and things like that. And we've been able to take some of those things and apply them to the court. Not quite yet the way we want it to, but it's coming along pretty well for this time of year.
Isaac Varney is doing some of the other things that you wanted him to do so far, right?
Yeah, he's expanding his game a little bit. He draws a lot of attention, so he's doing a nice job of finding teammates, and his defense is solid every night. He rebounds the ball well, and like I said, he draws a lot of attention. So a lot of the point production he has to come up with, he really earns it every night.
When you see Old Town, what do you see?
A lot of guards, a lot of quickness. They space the floor well. They rebound well for their size. They do a lot of things pressure-wise that can give you fits. We're going to have our heads wrapped around what we need to do to execute tonight.
Good luck tonight, sir.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Well, Coach Libby, game 4 of the season here. Tell me what you think of your team 3 games in.
I think they're ready to compete. They've showed up, I think, since the preseason, ready to play basketball, and I think the biggest thing we've shown thus far is that they're ready to play, and they're really buying into the intensity we want to play defensively. So I'm seeing us being a pretty strong defensively tonight, I hope.
When you see Hermon, what do you see?
I see a lot of strength. Coach Reed's a good coach, and he's always run a pretty good program. So they're going to be tough to beat. They're always pretty good all around. I mean, you always got to watch out for Isaac Varney, and Eli Reed scoring pretty well from what I've seen. But they're all tough. So we're playing them honestly and hoping that we can play our game as well and not lose any momentum from where we are.
Give me a couple of keys to winning tonight.
For us, it's just going to be defense and finishing layups. We've been missing a lot of layups this year. We're practicing hard at trying to finish with contact, and hopefully we can finish around the rim and make a few foul shots, and we'll have a good chance.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Connect. Inspire. Give. Share. Dream first. because you can. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi from Jeans, where you'll find better TV and more ways to enjoy it. Get 190 channels for $59.99 a month with Dish. Plus, get a free voice remote on us. And remember, we're also trained Nest Pros and deliver white glove service for all kinds of smart home solutions, like the Google Nest Learning Thermostat or the Google Nest Cam Outdoor, which lets you look after your home from anywhere so you can travel worry-free. So come and visit our newest location on Stillwater in Bangor, or visit us online to find a local store near you.
Oh. Ow. Oh.
Fire, water, natural disasters, and even mold, we take care of them all. Anytime, day or night, from cleanup to reconstruction. Tell your insurance provider you prefer Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration.
I'm Stephanie Euler, your local Bangor Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Stephanie Euler is a proud sponsor of Basketball Night on the Ticket. Call 922-2382 or stop by my office at 670 Union Street, Bangor for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
When you are running a business, the last thing you need is to be slowed down by computer issues. Computer Doctor of Hamden manages all your computer systems, including security, performance, updates, maintenance, troubleshooting, and backups. Don't wait until you have a problem. Leverage the Computer Doctor's expertise to get the most out of your IT budget. They offer on-site service or fully encrypted remote support that works with your schedule. Need PC or Mac repairs? Computer Doctor has you covered. Visit their office located in the Hannibal Hamlin Plaza, 60 Main Road, North Hamden, or give them a call at 862-7019.
Take a break from school, screens, and routines. Play a game in real life. Grab your friends and come to GeForce Adventure Center in Brewer for laser tag, archery tag, and paintless paintball. Experience the fun at GeForce Adventure Center, Wilson Street, Brewer. Take a break from school, screens, and routines. Play a game in real life. Grab your friends and come to GeForce Adventure Center in Brewer for laser tag, archery tag, and paintless paintball. Experience the fun at GeForce Adventure Center, Wilson Street, Brewer.
And we welcome you back to Mackenzie Gym in Old Town, and welcome to Ticket TV and a Class B matchup. Hermon in the blue and Old Town in the white. Hawks with an initial shot that does not make it. And on the run here come the Coyotes. And it's going to be Brown that loses the ball out of bounds, tipped out of bounds by the Hermon Hawks, who come into tonight's game 3-0. Old Town with a 2-1 record, and there's a nice out-of-bounds play right there, and it goes to Matt Seymour, and he's got the first basket of the night.
The student body here at Old Town not cooperating with the broadcasters tonight here, Duffer.
Got a turnover here against the Hawks, and let's see if they can. Old Town can get another basket. I remember the last time I broadcast here, I was standing up most of the night here, and got to do that again here. It's all right. Good crowd on hand here to watch this big battle early season play. Two good teams here, tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay Old Town ball. Sean Hoogterp, good out of bounds play again. This time Magoon can't get the roll. And back at it comes the Hawks, but not for long. Jaden Henderson's called for a cupping of the ball, carry the ball, and that'll be two early turnovers here against Mark Reed's team. Coach Mark Reed of Hermon, Garrett Libby, coach for the Coyotes. All right, Brown shot, no. Rebound by Varney. Isaac Varney, 4-year starter, straight to the hole and in. Whenever they need a big basket, he comes up with one.
Yeah, Barney, he's got the size, the strength. He can also do what he did right there, is take it from coast to coast.
Brown gives it up now to Seymour. And the bounce pass on the baseline, picked off again. And we'll get a player control foul here against the Hawks. And that is going to go against Varney. And that'll be turnover number 3 here in the early going. Less than 2 minutes in.
Yeah, there's the earlier take by Varney. Again, going end line to end line to lay it in for the first 2 points of the night for the Hawks.
He's averaging a double-double, 12 points, 10 rebounds through the first 3 Hermon games. All right, now Richards has it poked out of his hands and out of bounds. That'll stay for the Coyotes. Good crowd on hand here. As you can see on both sides of the floor, this is kind of the deep bench area where we're located, the bleacher area, pretty well full. And now turned over this time by Old Town on an errant pass.
Yeah, the turnovers racking up early for both sides.
Little over 2 minutes into this matchup. First of 2 meetings between these two Big East Conference schools. Cross lane pass and back out top it goes. Henderson's jumper is missed. Varney with a rebound, and there's going to be a hold on Old Town there.
There's a long shot attempt coming up a little short. A lot of blue around that offensive rebound.
Gogan throws into Reed, and his three-pointer's an air ball. And back with it come the Coyotes. Magoon cuts to the middle, spins, and puts it in. Nice play.
Yeah, nice job there by Magoon. Right in the center of the lane, a little look off there, and then spun around and put in the easy deuce.
So Old Town up by a couple here as the Hermon Hawks probe the defense. Looks like they're fronting on Varney. A little backside help there as well. Now they come inside to Tubbs, and his little runner is good in the paint. The big fullback.
Yeah, we saw him, or we've seen him a lot over the last couple of years, especially at fullback for the Hermon football team, and getting good position inside.
Ties the game down low. It goes to the big man for the Coyotes. That's Matt Seymour for 2.
Yeah, good job there by Seymour, getting the inside position, presenting that right hand, creating a passing lane and a perfect pass, and Seymour putting it off the window for 2.
Now Henderson dumps to the corner, and back it comes Varney. His jumper is short, just inside the arc. Rebounded here by the Coyotes. And with it is Magoon. To the hole, blocked away by Reed. That's Eli Reed. Up ahead it goes to Gogan, and he's got 2 more.
Yeah, we've seen Wyatt Gogan on the football field as well. Little open field work there by number 23 in blue.
Tie ball game at 6, and that one rattles in and out for Seymour. And here comes Varney and company. Uh-oh, he did it again. Barreled into the guy trying to spin, and that's 2 quickie fouls on Isaac Varney.
Yeah, he's going to have to check out. I think Mark Reed okay with that foul. He was very upset with the first foul by Varney. Not upset at the officials, upset with his player, a little out of control near midcourt, that time trying to make a move to the basket.
So he takes a seat, and to the hole, the shot around the rim and out. And it is rebounded by Isaac Parent, senior, who comes in for Varney. Now it's Henderson with a drive and a dish to Tubbs. No shot there. Back to Gogan. Strong to the hole, but too hard off the glass. And racing down the floor is Seymour. He gets it to Brown, and he's got 2.
Yeah, pretty good job defensively by Old Town here in the early going. The force at the offensive end for Hermon. And Old Town quickly turns it into 2 points.
Now Tubbs, low block, little jump hook. Tries to kiss it off the glass, but can't get the right angle.
Yeah, good
Rebound
job.
is by Magoon, and he tries to go coast to coast, draws contact, And we'll get a couple of free throws here.
There's the finish by Old Town after the miss by Gogan. Good job by Bryce Richards on that previous possession by Hermon, keeping Tubbs away from the basket, forcing a very long jump hook attempt.
Magoon, the senior, sinks the first one there, gives the Coyotes a 3-point lead. New players coming in here for Coach Garrett. Libby, second shot is missed, but Magoon's got his own rebound. Comes back to the foul line, and Bryce Richards hits the jumper, and that's enough for Coach Mark Reed. And he's going to take a timeout. We will too. 11-6. Old Town leads on Ticket TV.
Be courageous. Be optimistic. Be involved. Our best days are ahead. Dream first. Because you can. First National Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Here at Mackenzie Gym in Old Town, Dale Duff, along with Jim Churchill, Ticket Team broadcast crew here, and out of the timeout here, the Hawks, undefeated at 3-0, find themselves down by 5. And perhaps their best all-around player on the bench with 2 fouls, Isaac Varney, and now Gogan forces the issue and will draw contact and will go to the line.
Another good take there by Gogan. It's a little jab step to the left and goes hard to the hole, takes the contact, and chance for a couple of free throws here.
Hoop Terp, number 1 there, commits that one. I think he's the third Hoop Terp to come along and play sports. 0 for 2 at the line. I did notice in the stats, neither team is very good shooting fouls, but right there, that is going to be Ethan Hayes off the bench and hits a jumper. And all of a sudden, it's a 7-point lead. Neither team is shooting 60% from the foul line. And now inside, it's Reed, and he'll find a way to put it up and in. Stayed with it.
Yeah, good up and under move there. Ethan Hayes almost with the takeaway for Old Town, but Hermon stuck with it, and they add 2 to their total.
Brown's floater won't go. Loose ball picked up and put up and in. The only problem there is they don't have a 15. Is that
Jacob Corson?
That's Corson.
Junior guard, and I like how Corson attacked the rim there, Dale. Didn't change his shot, went up hard with 2 hands on the basketball, ready for the contact, but it didn't come.
Now, Hermon Hawk player Henderson goes to the floor. He got bumped, but before the bump is a travel. And that's going to be turnover number 5 against the Hawks here in the first 7 minutes of play. As we dip under a minute to go in the opening quarter, it's Old Town by 7 and maybe more because Hoop Terp gets fouled shooting the 3 ball.
Yeah, the end of that play there, Hoop Terp getting the shot off. So Old Town facing one of the top teams in Class B North. We'll get to the Hill Point standings here shortly, but got to feel good about their start here in this first quarter.
Yeah, I think it was either against Hermon or against Orono. Last year we were here broadcasting on the radio side, and Hoop Terp got red hot from three-point land, as he can do. And he carried the old Coyotes for a while. 2 for 2 from the line. And make it 3 for 3. He says, "What are you talking about, statistics? What are you talking about?" What I'm talking about is for the season so far, they're only 53% from the line. But he's
a work in progress.
100% there, and another turnover here against the Hawks in the corner. And Hayes is going to give it right back, though, on a carry. The third turnover against Old Town. And just a half a minute to go here in this opening quarter. It's been a strong one for the Coyotes, leading by 10. Henderson to the corner, Reed's three, no. Rebound by Hoogterp. Up ahead it goes, and it's too far ahead of Brown. And it'll be the Hawks that just might get the last shot. Let's see how Coach Reed plays it here. His team is down by double digits here. Let's see if they hold for the final shot of the quarter. Gogan gives it up to Reed. Back now to Gogan. Cuts to the hole, splits the defense, and gets it to go at the buzzer. That was a pretty way to end what was not a very good first quarter there for the Hawks. After 1 quarter of play, Old Town 18 and Hermon 10. This is Ticket TV.
Oh. Ow. Oh. Oh.
Fire, water, natural disasters, and even mold, we take care of them all. Anytime, day or night, from cleanup to reconstruction. Tell your insurance provider you prefer Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration.
Connect. Connect.
It's a shot attempt there by Richards, partially blocked, and back at it come the Hawks. They find themselves down by 8. Varney's back in the game, can't get the turnaround to go. Frustrating night for him so far. And back at it comes Hoogterp, launches the three, but it's the back of the iron, and Reed clears the rebound. And Gogan will give it up to Henderson. Now it'll come to Varney in the corner. Gogan sets up, and that rattles in and out. Boy, they are not shooting well here at Mackenzie Gym tonight.
There's been a number of shots for both sides here tonight that have been in and out.
Brown had it almost picked off, and now gets it back and takes the shot. Back rims it. Varney up ahead to Gogan. He'll chase it down, get it to a teammate. That's going to be Parent, and he gets whacked on the way to the hole and will shoot 2.
Yeah, credit Wyatt Gogan there for good hustle, getting to that basketball, getting it back to a teammate. So Hermon at the line for a couple of free throws. Take a look at the current Class B North boys field point standings. See a couple of teams there without a loss to this point. Caribou 4-0 and Hermon at 3-0.
The only two undefeated, and it's early. 2 foul shots good for Isaac Parent off the bench, makes it a 6-point thing. The 18 points given up by Hermon to Old Town in the first quarter. As the shot is good from the corner there. And it's going to be Seymour. He's got a half a dozen points. 21 points now. Keep in mind, Hermon has given up in their first 3 games an average of 35.5 points a game. And Old Town's more than halfway there. There's a runner too hard off the glass and quickly down the floor, and the Coyotes are going to throw it away on their 5th turnover of the night. Gogan take his time getting it up over the timeline. And now to Varney. And tries a little backdoor cut to Gogan, but it's out of bounds. They just do not seem to be in sync anyway, huh? 7 turnovers.
And not executing well in this first half. Timing definitely off at the offensive end. Got to credit Old Town for some of the issues that Hermon's been having here tonight, but I don't think Mark Reed is very happy with the way his offense is clicking in this one.
Down by 9 now, Hermon. Seymour trying to add, and he can't. Rebound, Gogan. Reed. Eli Reed, he's the top scorer with 19 points a game. And now Gogan strong, can't get it to go. Rebound ripped out of there, and almost lost, but recovered. It's new player in there is Caden Jackson, number 31. And it ends up in the hands of Brown, and he can't get it to go to Magoon, rather. Can't get the shot down. And here comes Reed and company. Down by 9. They feed inside to Tubbs. Good pass. Wraparound pass. And the shot is up and in. That's by Parent off the bench now with 4 points.
Great job there by Tubbs. Felt the double team. Knew he had somebody open. Looked to his left, and the wraparound pass. And off glass for 2 points.
Now Seymour gives it up to Jackson. He has it taken away. Gogan trying to race down the floor. And it's tipped out of bounds at the last minute. Do want to remind you our Ticket TV broadcast is presented by First National Bank. Dream first because you can. First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. And the three-pointer goes by Eli Reed. Give him 5 points. And all of a sudden, the Hawks have kind of tightened this thing up one. Down by 4. And Jackson gives it up to Corson. Another new player in there is 33. That's Betters, Micah Betters. Ball tipped out of bounds, though, by the Hawk defense. Coach Libby said that he would play a lot of players. Some of them might not play a lot, but he said try to get a lot of kids in there and keep them fresh. One thing is the pace is pretty quick. And now another turnover here, and Gogan will make them pay going coast to coast. And that's enough for Coach Libby. Look at that finish. Got it up there and in. Gogan's got a half a dozen. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We're going to hold it right here this time and remind you that our broadcast is presented by Quirk Auto Group. It's your car. Find it at Quirk. And all of a sudden, the Hawks have kind of tightened this thing up one. Down by 4. And Jackson gives it up to Corson. Another new player in there is 33. That's Betters, Micah Betters. Ball tipped out of bounds, though, by the Hawk defense. Coach Libby said that he would play a lot of players. Some of them might not play a lot, but he said try to get a lot of kids in there and keep them fresh. One thing is the pace is pretty quick. And now another turnover here. And Gogan will make them pay going coast to coast. And that's enough for Coach Libby. Look at that finish. Got it up there and in. Gogan's got a half a dozen. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We're going to hold it right here this time and remind you that our broadcast is presented by Quirk Auto Group. It's your car. Find it at Quirk. So, once down by 9, the Hermon Hawks have come back here to make this thing a 2-point game with 3.5 minutes to go in this first half of play. Check out some of the Hermon Hawk past Actually, that was 2 seasons ago. They went 18-0 and won their first championship. I'm sorry. They lost to Caribou last year. 2 years ago, they won the States. Boy, what a game. What a crowd down at the Cross Center between Caribou and Hermon for that game. I think they said there was 5,000 people. It was amazing. And now, out of the timeout, Coyotes with the ball, and now just a 2-point lead. Can they do something about that? Reed almost intercepts the bounce pass. Good anticipation by Reed, but couldn't hang on to it. It'll stay Old Town ball.
Well, it certainly has not been the best half of basketball for Coach Mark Reed's crew, but here we are, 3 minutes left to go in the first half, and they're down by just 2. They trailed by 10 earlier.
Corson gives it up now to Brown, who will reset the offense here. Hayes with a high screen there, but now Hoogturp in the corner. He's cut off at the pass by Gogan. Sends to the other side of the floor, and it's a 3-ball by Jacob Corson. He looked down at his feet to make sure he was beyond the arc, as they all do.
That's right. That's the way they play basketball these days. It's all about that 3-point shot. You want to make sure. I mean, coaches hate that shot where you have a toe on the line. Corson, a nice job of finding out where he was and then nailing the 3.
Got a foul here on 23. And that's going to be Hayes, and the basket is up and in. Who got that one?
Varney. Good execution there on the out-of-bounds play by the Hawks.
Varney's second basket pulls the Hawks within 3, and a travel call here against the Coyotes. Well, after all those early turnovers by Hermon, guess what? We sit here late in the second quarter, and each team has turned the ball over 7 times.
Yeah, it hasn't been a work of art here in the first half, but both teams settling in, and we've got a very competitive ball game.
Now Henderson with a lob pass to the baseline to Varney to Gogan. His outside jumper missed. Long rebound to Varney. Henderson will try this one. No. Put back is good by Gogan. And Garrett Libby wants another timeout here. All right, we're going to grab it too. All of a sudden, Old Town's lead is down to 1. This is Ticket TV.
Old Town Auto Parts is a locally owned and operated CarQuest store. Our friendly, knowledgeable staff has over 35 years of experience in the automotive parts business. Some of the unique products and services we offer at Old Town Auto Parts include custom hydraulic hose assemblies, marine, ATV and UTV, interstate batteries, import parts, auxiliary lighting, PVE supplies, and hand tools. At Old Town Auto Parts, great service is not an act. It's a habit. Visit us at 434 Stillwater Avenue in Old Town or give us a call at 827-4445.
Take a break from school, screens, and routines. Play a game in real life. Grab your friends and come to G-Force Adventure Center in Brewer for laser tag, archery tag, and paintless paintball. Experience the fun at G-Force Adventure Center, Wilson Street, Brewer.
Out of the Old Town timeout, Coyotes go to work, but not for long. It's going to be another carry of the ball by Corson this time. And turnover number 8 against the Coyotes. Some of their program history, as they had that great year in 2018, a couple of years ago, 6-time champions. Oh, there's a bank shot straight on by Jaden Henderson. The bank is open for business.
And suddenly the Hermon Hawks have a lead.
26-24 here, deep in the second quarter. That's the first lead for Hermon since way early in the game, and now a travel call against the Coyotes. You know what, Coach Mark Reed, Roger Reed, his father's on the sideline with him too there. They've kind of put the screws down a little bit on the defense here. And every pass is getting much more contested than it was in the first 8 minutes of play. Hermon's Varney goes to the hole, uses the left hand to score there.
Yeah, a lot of his talents on display right there. The good handle, taking it to the right side and then working his way back along that right baseline, protecting the basketball, getting that shot up with the left hand.
And another steal. Gogan has it. As we go to a half a minute to play in the first half. Reed for three, too hard. Picked up though on the rebound. Gogan can't get it to go. Varney, yes.
Yeah, Varney gets the bucket there, Dale, but Wyatt Gogan is everywhere on this floor at Mackenzie Gym right now. He is really making his presence felt.
15-point swing here, down by 9. They're now up 6. Make it 4 as Michael Brown gets the runner for the Coyotes. And that is going to do it here in the first half of play. Well, the Hermon Hawks with a slow start, but they come back and outscore the Coyotes 20-8 in that second quarter, and they have the lead here at the half. Our halftime show is brought to you by Jeans Electronics. It's the premier dish TV retailer in Maine. Check out Jeans' new location at 516 Stillwater Ave in Bangor. We'll come back to Mackenzie Gym in just a couple of moments. This is High School Hoops on Ticket TV.
Oh. Ow. Oh. Oh.
Fire, water, natural disasters, and even mold, we take care of them all. Anytime, day or night, from cleanup to reconstruction. Tell your insurance provider you prefer Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration.
Connect. Inspire. Give. Share. Dream first. Because you can. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The day begins in darkness. Time does not define me. It drives me to keep roads, schools, and storefronts open, making sure our town is open by daybreak and our livelihoods are open for business.
It's your boss. Find it at Quirk.
Take a break from school, screens, and routines. Play a game in real life. Grab your friends and come to G-Force Adventure Center in Brewer for laser tag, archery tag, and paintless paintball. Experience the fun at G-Force Adventure Center, Wilson Street, Brewer.
The history here at Mackenzie Gymnasium in Old Town. Mackenzie Gym named after longtime coach, teacher, administrator, Bernard Mack Mackenzie. I think he was here, they said, 43 years, and he's in the school Hall of Fame. Basketball, so big here in this place. They're cheerleading. You see the cheerleading banner off to the left.
Yeah.
They're pretty good in cheerleading too. They've won a lot of titles.
And look, they've left a lot of room for more.
Well, you know what?
More titles.
That's the new thing now. Even the MPA has gone to those type of banners for each schools, so that you don't need to have 1,000 different banners.
Good look at the Old Town Band there, one of the best bands you'll find around eastern and central Maine. Player, pretty good basketball player back in the day.
He was good for Hermon, good for Hassan University, and until Mark Reed came along there a couple of years ago, he was the only coach to take the boys team to win a regional title. They got him in a state title game. And then, of course, that undefeated magical year a couple of years ago, so the Hawks took it all.
Old Town High School, again, enrollment right around 500. Scott Gordon is the principal here at Old Town High School, athletic director Jeremy Bousquet. And we thank Jeremy for his help in getting us lined up for this broadcast here tonight.
Yeah, and some of the great basketball names, I was thinking of old Mac McKenzie, but Skip Chappelle, Don Sturgeon, Jeff Sturgeon.
Yep.
Clark and Baker in the backcourt. I just remember Clark and Baker. They were so good. They're in the Hall of Fame. They've had a rich tradition of basketball here at Old Town. All right, timeout here at halftime. It's a 4-point lead for the Hermon Hawks over the Coyotes of Old Town. This is Ticket TV.
Hi from Jeans, where you'll find better TV and more ways to enjoy it. Get 190 channels for $59.99 a month with Dish. Plus, get a free voice remote on us. And remember, we're also trained Nest Pros and deliver white glove service for all kinds of smart home solutions, like the Google Nest Learning Thermostat or the Google Nest Cam Outdoor, which lets you look after your home from anywhere so you can travel worry-free. So come and visit our newest location on Stillwater in Bangor, or visit us online to find a local store near you.
I'm Stephanie Euler, your local Bangor Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Stephanie Euler is a proud sponsor of Basketball Night on the Ticket. Call 922-2382 or stop by my office at 670 Union Street, Bangor for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
Celebrating 50 years, Northeast Driving School is Greater Bangor's #1 choice for driver's ed. The Northeast team is experienced, professional, and dedicated to its students. Sign up today for weekday or weekend courses at northeastdrivingschool.com.
When you are running a business, the last thing you need is to be slowed down by computer issues. Computer Doctor of Hamden manages all your computer systems, including security, performance, updates, maintenance, troubleshooting, and backups. Don't wait until you have a problem. Leverage the Computer Doctor's expertise to get the most out of your IT budget. They offer on-site service or fully encrypted remote support that works with your schedule. Need PC or Mac repairs? Computer Doctor has you covered. Visit their office located in the Hannibal Hamlin Plaza, 60 Main Road, North Hamden, or give them a call at 862-7019.
Take a break from school, screens, and routines. Play a game in real life. Grab your friends and come to G-Force Adventure Center in Brewer for laser tag, archery tag, and paintless paintball. Experience the fun at G-Force Adventure Center, Wilson Street, Brewer.
Halftime report is presented by Jeans Electronics. It's the premier dish TV retailer in Maine. You can check out Jeans' new location at 516 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Now let's look at some of those first half highlights here. A slow start here for Hermon as the Coyotes went to work. That was a Seymour jumper. They got up by as many as 9 points. There's a great wraparound pass by the Hawks Tubbs to Gogan for a shot. And then there's a nice finish by Gogan again. He's got 8 points. And at the top of the circle, that's Jaden Henderson banking it in. And then that lefty finish by Isaac Varney. He's so good. And those are some of the first half highlights.
All right, let's take a look at some of the scoring in the ball game to this point, Dale.
All right, for Hermon, it's Isaac Varney and Wyatt Gogan with 8 points apiece. They lead the way. Reed has 5. Parent off the bench has 4. So that's part of their total of 30. They turned the ball over 7 times, mostly the first 7-8 minutes of the game. And then for the Coyotes, Hoog Terp has 6, and Matt Seymour has 6. They do have scoring from 7 different players. Hermon has got scoring from 6 different guys. Old Town, though, did turn the ball over quite a bit there in the second quarter. They end up with 10 turnovers in the first 16 minutes of play, and that's our score right there. The Hawks leading by 4. They come into the game with a 3-0 record, at the moment seeded number 5. It's early in the heel point process. Old Town with the 2-1 record comes in at number 13. Keep in mind that number 13 seed for the moment. Only the first 12 make the postseason in Class B. The 2/3 rule there, but again, it's a long way to go. But tonight,
they'll be here before you know it.
Coyotes on the outside looking in here temporarily. All right, it is Hermon ball to start things, but not for long. And they'll turn it over, and Hoog Terp got himself all tangled up there, turned the ball over.
Mark Reed's first words of wisdom here in the second half to his son Eli. What did I tell you?
All right, Gogan finally gets it into Reed. They'll set the offense here, leading by 4 early in this third quarter, and a steal. Here comes Magoon, and it is blocked. Varney with authority.
That was definitely borderline on the goaltending. No call made.
Henderson, 3-ball, no. Tubbs with a rebound, and he gets scraped by Richards. I think that's a good block,
Yeah, it went off the glass, though.
Gonna see it again? Oh, it did go off the glass. Yeah, you know what? It did first.
Well, if Old Town comes up 2 points short, they're going to remember that one.
That's Eli Reed missing a 3. Hoog Terp has the rebound, but stolen away by Varney. Good bounce pass to Gogan, and he gets whacked on the arm by Hoog Terp, and Gogan's going to get a couple of free throws.
See, if they had the review in high school basketball, the officials could have come up here to our broadcast booth and taken a look at that replay.
That's all we need is take more time to go through the replays like they do. Holy cow.
Yeah, Gogan at the line here misses another free throw. He's had a tough night at the stripe, but he was instrumental, especially in that second quarter, in the comeback for Hermon. They were down by 10 at one point, had a 4-point lead at the end of the first half.
He's came in shooting 50% from the line and 0 for 4 tonight. Trying to finish the play there is Corson, can't do it. Hermon's got the ball. Varney takes the jumper, short, and we'll get a push here on Gogan as he went for the rebound here. And Coyotes with it. We haven't had a point scored yet here in this third quarter. Stuck at 30-26. And with it is Brown to Corbin. Inside it'll go to Richards. Back outside. Played there by Corson. And now Brown. Great defense, man-to-man switching defense here by the Hawks. Again, they only give up 35.5 points a game, but there's a couple by the big fella there.
Yeah, credit Jacob Corson for a great bounce pass. That's not an easy pass from the top of the circle, but found a little seam there, and nice job getting it about chest high on the bounce.
Henderson's three-point attempt is short, but we've got a foul underneath apparently here. Huh?
Oh, look at that pass.
That's Richards on the finish. He's got 2 points. Great play. So Tubbs will check out of the game. That's his first foul. He got called for the foul. And here come the Coyotes with a chance to tie high, maybe take the lead with a 3. Corson off the bench has played well to the hole. No, and Varney had the rebound, and Corson went after him, and it'll be a foul. Frustration foul. We see it all the time. After you miss a shot you think you should have had, I want to get it right back.
Yeah, good take, good look there by Corson, reaching in, trying to get that ball back, but picks up the person without digging in defensively.
By the way, both teams very close on scoring output. Oh, look at that runner by Gogan. He's got 10 points now. That was pretty. Line drive, kind of half hook, half jump shot there from the baseline.
The sea has parted, Duffer.
Yeah.
We can see the floor now.
Can sit down.
Band has vacated, so the student body has moved over into their position.
Now Seymour feeds Richards around, shot up, no, gets his own rebound. Oh, that's a good job to stay with it by Bryce Richards.
Yeah, the shot attempt from the right side of the hoop rolled off the back of the iron. Richards staying with it. Great job ripping that rebound down, then squaring the shoulders and picking up 2 points on the putback.
Here's Varney trying to answer, and he gets fouled. It's one of the tricky parts when you're guarding. Well, first, let's go to Richards. Stays with it, misses that one, but gets the rebound and goes right back up quickly.
Yeah, that's important, Dale, the quickness on getting that shot back up. Yeah, the shot attempt from the right side of the hoop rolled off the back of the iron. Richards staying with it. Great job ripping that rebound down, then squaring the shoulders and picking up 2 points on the putback.
Here's Varney trying to answer, and he gets fouled. It's one of the tricky parts when you're guarding. Well, first, let's go to Richards. Stays with it, misses that one, but gets the rebound and goes right back up quickly.
Yeah, that's important, Dale, the quickness on getting that shot back up.
Foul goes against Magoon, his second. And Varney on the line. Makes that first one.
And you can see Mark Reed and the Hermon Hawks trying to get Varney the basketball first play of this second half. They tried to go inside, didn't work, but they are trying to feed one of their top players, if not their top player, and get him going in this second half.
2 free throws gives Varney a 10-point night. Gogan's working on a 10-point night. Hawks by 4. They try to feed inside. They double up on Richards, and he gets frustrated and fouls Eli Reed. They had him bottled up, and you can just tell he was frustrated there. They had a guy in front and in back of him.
Earlier in the game, they did not have the guy behind Richards. That time, Eli Reed stepping in on the double team, the sandwich.
Varney gives it up. Quick passes. Henderson, spot up jumper misses. And Corson clears the rebound. Quickly down the floor now. It'll go to Magoon. And we'll get a bump here on the Hawks. We're going to get Gogan, I think.
Yeah, Corson coming off the bench here. He's one of those players the coaches love. He has been hustling all over the floor, working hard at both ends.
Correction, that foul was on Isaac Parent. Here's a little fadeaway jumper that stays down for Matt Seymour.
How about the fake there by Seymour? Cleared an opening, got the defender flying off to his right, and then a nice shot from mid-range.
Now, player control foul here against Reed. Here Seymour lets the defender kind of go by and gets the basket. Timeout on the floor here, taken by Coach Mark Reed. It's a 2-point Hawk lead, and this is Ticket TV.
Be courageous. Be optimistic. Be involved. Our best days are ahead. Dream first. Because you can. First National Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The day begins in darkness.
All right, out of the timeout by the Hawks. Their lead now just 2. Coyotes going to try to tie, maybe grab the lead. Corson, he's been off the bench and stayed in the game. Now Richards gives it up now to Brown. And he'll fumble it away, and it'll go out of bounds. That's 13 turnovers here against Old Town. Hermon has been tagged with 10 turnovers. Deep into the third quarter of play here in this Big East Conference, Class A North. Matchup inside, Varney, power move, can't finish. And now he commits one of those frustration fouls, and that's going to be his third.
Old Town hanging right in here against the Hermon Hawks. Another chance to either tie up this ball game or retake the lead. They held the lead for much of the first half.
Again, Old Town can tie or take the lead. And it goes to Seymour in the corner. Gogan is on him. Now Magoon. They are helping on Richards. You can see somebody sagging on Richards all the time. And now Magoon trying to force the issue. No, put back Richards, yes.
Yeah, Magoon, no fair, taking that basketball to the rim. Defense collapsing on him, and that left Richards open for the offensive board and the putback.
And it ties the game. Here's Henderson quickly to the hole. Man, did he put on the Jets there.
Yeah, they kind of cleared out that right side for Henderson. He blew past the defender, met a little resistance at the end, but got it off the window for 2 points.
And now Brown to the corner. Seymour travels.
Yeah, and Hermon has definitely ramped up their defense.
That's a follow-up shot by Richards, and then look at that play there. Henderson Jr. just scoots on past the defense and regains the lead for the Hawks. They've got a 2-point lead. Gogan to the hole, leaves it short. Took giant strides.
Yes, he did. That's the best part of his game.
There's a strong take to
Whoa,
the hole.
how about that rebound?
Short. And now a travel call here. Betters was doing everything he could. Look
at
at
it between his legs there.
Yeah,
effort.
Got long legs there, and yeah, the old pivot foot moved at some point. And that'll be 15 turnovers against Old Town. 2-point lead and the ball for the visitors. Reed gets it to Gogan. And now Henderson to Tubbs on the low block. Spins, tries to get it to Reed. He does it. Gets a great catch. Good hands by Reed, and he put it in.
Yeah, Tubbs threading the needle there across the lane. Good pass and nice hands on display there by Reed.
And another turnover there by the Coyotes. Look at this. Tubbs going to back his way down. Looks like he's going to shoot. Little cross-lane pass, and Reed, good hands.
Yeah, 3 guys around Eli Reed. Somehow Tubbs got him the basketball.
Reed now has 7 points. Hermon's got a 4-point lead. Trying to add to it. Henderson runner, no. Ball tipped deep, though.
Tubbs keeping it alive there.
Parent. And now to Gogan. He hold for the final shot of the quarter here. They've got some work to do. Tubbs feeds it inside, almost stolen away. Here comes Henderson. Reed dumps inside, and a push here. They're going to get Matt Seymour on the foul there. Gives us time to remind you about Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration, a locally owned, family-owned business that's been serving Maine communities for over 35 years. Visit them at bouchardcleaning.com. All right, after the foul call on Seymour. It'll be a throw-in. That is the 6th team foul against the Coyotes. And a half a minute to go in the quarter. Let's see if the Hawks hold for one. Looks like that's exactly what they're going to do here. Henderson with it. On him is Chris Albert, in for the second time tonight. And Henderson, crossover dribble, nice dish down. The shot is going to be missed by Parent. And can they get off a shot at half court? Yeah, but it's wide right by Corson. And the third quarter is in the books. Hermon 38 and Old Town 34. Stand by, the fourth quarter is next on Ticket TV.
When you are running a business, the last thing you need is to be slowed down by computer issues. Computer Doctor of Hamden manages all your computer systems, including security, performance, updates, maintenance, troubleshooting, and backups. Don't wait until you have a problem. Leverage the Computer Doctor's expertise to get the most out of your IT budget. They offer on-site service or fully encrypted remote support that works with your schedule. Need PC or Mac repairs? Computer Doctor has you covered. Visit their office located in the Hannibal Hamlin Plaza, 60 Main Road, North Hamden, or give them a call at 862-7019.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
Celebrating 50 years, Northeast Driving School is Greater Bangor's #1 choice for drivers ed. The Northeast team is experienced, professional, and dedicated to its students. Sign up today for weekday or weekend courses at Northeast Driving.
The fourth quarter begins, and it begins with a three-pointer from the corner by Chris Albert, the senior, and it pulls the Coyotes within a point here, 38-37.
This
has been a good one.
Yes, indeed. Coach Garrett Libby getting some production off his bench. Right out of the gate here in the fourth quarter. Libby, the left-handed shot from the left corner.
Now Henderson to Reed. Now Varney wants to go baseline. Can't. Back out to Reed. High arcing shot is short. And it is Hugter. Up ahead to Albert. Up fakes a shot. Got Henderson up in the air. Crowd loved that. Now Richards down low. Turns, shoots, and scores.
Old Town back on top for the first time in a while. Again, one-on-one situation there for Richards against Tubbs. Got good position and a nice touch on the jump hook.
He's got 10 points, 8 of them in this half. From the corner, the answer not by Tubbs. And on the rebounding action, they're going to get a foul. Brown is going to get tagged for pushing Varney, I think. There's the shot by Albert from the corner, and then the Richards shot there. And that gives the Coyotes a 1-point lead. But now, Old Town's over the limit. And for the rest of the night, the Hawks will be in the bonus. Eli Reed shoots 1 and 1. And his first foul shot is good. He's one of the guys that came into the game shooting well from the line. 5 for 7 on the year. Now make it 7 for 9. And it regains the lead for Hermon. 40-39 early in the fourth quarter here on Ticket TV. Let's see how the Coyotes answer. Albert. Hugter drives, draws a crowd, and draws a foul.
Yeah, that's a score right there. Hugter driving down the right side of the lane. He felt the contact and flung the basketball towards the rim, and that will get him to the free throw line and a chance for the Coyotes to get the lead back. Oh, they're going to call it. Well, he tried, but they're going to call it on the floor. So no shots for Hugter.
That'll be the 6th team foul against the Hawks. Next one, and the Coyotes will be in the bonus. All right, Old Town with the ball, down by 1. Richards wants to back his way in. Tubbs is going to get called for the body bump. And that will be the foul that puts the Coyotes on the line. I want to remind you that you can fuel up at your local Trade Winds, where every gallon that you buy supports local cancer care. With your help, over $1 million has been raised since 2011. And Richards at the line, makes the first one. Tubbs will take a seat on the bench. He's got 2 fouls. Parent comes back in. Second free throw missed. Rebound by Richards finally, but taken away. And here come the Hawks in a tie ball game at 40. Henderson to Gogan. And now Varney in the corner. Cut off at the pass. Back to Gogan. The 3 is short and goes straight out of bounds.
Well, Gogan, a pretty good look there. The challenge coming late on the shot. Had the nice rotation, but just grabbed net. And Old Town once again with the basketball and chance to get on top.
After 8 points in the first half, Gogan has just 1 bucket here in the second half. All right, Brown picks up his dribble there. Now Richards, look at that move.
Wow.
Baseline, good block from behind by Varney. And it's going to be a travel against Henderson. I think he was caught between, do I pass or do I dribble a little bit more? And the indecision caught him. Turnover number 11 against the Hawks. And we stayed tied for the moment. Albert, Richards, the cutter is Brown, and he's got it. That's a great play. And it gives the Coyotes a 2-point lead. As we near the 5-minute mark to play in the game. Henderson. Now to Parent, to Varney. And he'll spin, take it strong, and score. And Coach Reed will take a timeout. It is Isaac Varney time. That's just a strong power move to tie the game at 42. Timeout on the floor. This is Ticket TV.
The day begins in darkness. Time does not define me. It drives me to keep roads, schools, and storefronts open, making sure our town is open by daybreak and our livelihoods are open for business.
It's your boss. Find it at Quirk.
All right, back here at Mackenzie Gym in Old Town. Good ball game here. The Hawks and the Coyotes tied at 42. And out of the timeout, we'll remind you that Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth. Nothing runs like a deer. Run with us online at greenwayequipment.com. All right, Old Town trying to break the deadlock here. It's Hoogterp to the hole. That's Sean Hoogterp. He's got 8 points, and his Coyotes have regained the lead.
Yeah, Hermon coming out in a 2-3 zone. Hoogterp seizing the moment there, split the defense at the top end of that zone, got to the rim and laid it in.
Gogan tries to answer, but he gets nailed with a player control foul there. And let's see how many on him. I think that may be 3. And it is 4. Ooh. Gogan will have to be a bit careful here. 4 fouls. He's the first guy for either team to hit 4 fouls. All right, Coyotes with a 2-point lead and the ball. And it is Magoon to Richards. Good help side defense there by Varney. Steals the pass and will pull up and take the jumper. Yes, and tie the game at 44.
Yeah, he can impact a basketball game in so many ways. Had The nice read at the defensive end, got the basketball right to the free throw line, pull-up jumper.
And now reach-in foul by Reed as Albert took it strong to the hole. And he'll get a couple of free throws here. Want to remind you, our next game is Friday night. We'll be at Redberry Gym, Bangor High School. The Rams, unbeaten, will take on the Brewer Witches in a Class AA versus Class A matchup. But it's more than that. It's Bangor Brewer.
Right.
It's the Rams and Witches. I'll tell you what, Old Town, if they don't win this game tonight, they may remember some of these missed free throws. I've got them missing 1, 2, 3 foul shots missed. And now fumbled out of bounds right in front of the Hermon bench. Turnover Hawks. And Old Town will try to add to a 1-point lead. Tubbs checks back into the game. Parent checks out for the Hawks. And we've got 3.5 minutes to play in regulation. Albert with it. Trying to get it to Richards. They're fronting him. They tried the little lob pass, but he chases it down, gets it to Hoogterp, who misses the three, and the Hawks will get it back. There was no backside help defense there. If he could have caught that pass, Richards, but it will turn over there and be 19 turnovers against the Coyotes. All right, Hermon down by 1, but with the ball. And Reed has it. Tubbs to Gogan. And now Eli Reed cuts to the hole. Scoop shot, misses. Varney put back. Yes.
Yeah, Varney dealing with the foul issues in the first half, but he's coming on strong here in quarter number 4, trying to lead his team to their 4th straight victory.
6 points in this fourth quarter, 16 for the game. They leave Brown open, and he misses the corner 3, and Parent clears the rebound. Hawks now with a 1-point lead and the ball. We're nearing the 2-minute mark to play in the game. Gogan to Tubbs, inside, Varney, no, gets it again, left-handed and gets fouled. Now, he's frustrated he didn't make the basket, but you can see what he can do. He went up right-handed, got the rebound, went up left-handed, and got fouled. And now Coach Libby is going to take a timeout here for the Coyotes, and we will too. Hermon leads Old Town by 1 on Ticket TV.
I'm Stephanie Euler, your local Bangor Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Stephanie Euler is a proud sponsor of Basketball Night on the Ticket. Call 922-2382 or stop by my office at 670 Union Street, Bangor for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Take a break from school, screens, and routines. Play a game in real life. Grab your friends and come to G-Force Adventure Center in Brewer for laser tag, archery tag, and paintless paintball. Experience the fun at G-Force Adventure Center, Wilson Street, Brewer.
Hey, want to remind you that if you need PC or Mac repairs, check out the Computer Doctor. They've got you covered. Give them a call at 862-7019, or you can visit them at hamdencomputer.com. All right, out of the timeout, Isaac Varney will shoot 2. The foul was called against Sam Magoon, his 3rd, and it's 2 from the line for Varney. And his first one is good. Big fourth quarter here, cooking for Isaac Varney. As he makes both of them. Give him 18 points. 8 of them here in this fourth quarter, and Hermon leads by 3. 2 minutes to play in the game. Now it will be Corson. Give it up now to Brown. Reverses dribble to the hole. Misses. Tip no. And who else? Varney clears the rebound. He's been everywhere here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's what quality players do, and veteran players. Varney trying to will his team to victory here on the road.
And he gets fouled. Great entry pass there. I think that was Tubbs who made a really quick zip pass to Varney. And I don't know if he's going to get 1 and 1. And all of a sudden, Mackenzie Jim goes quiet as he sinks the first one. So he gets the bonus try here. Chance for a 20-point night. He's averaging about a dozen a night the first 3 games. And gets that one. How about that? He's 4 for 4 from the line in this quarter. 6 for 6 on the night. And he's got a 20-point night. Most importantly, his Hawks have a 5-point lead. The shot is missed. Long rebound by Varney. He just saved it in way down at the other end of the floor. Nobody touched it for Old Town. And so it'll be Coyote basketball. They've got some work to do here. It's a 5-point deficit for the hometown team here, and just a little over a minute to go. Hoogterp will launch 3. No. And Gogan clears the rebound. And my guess is they're going to use as much of that clock as they can. Coyotes are going to have to foul, and they do. Hoogterp is going to whack Gogan, and it's going to be every time to the line now, double bonus. 2-point shots as Gogan will work on a 10-point night. Want to remind you, Old Town Auto Parts is a locally owned and operated Car Quest store right here in Old Town, 434 Stillwater Ave. At Old Town Auto Parts, great service is not an act, it's a habit. All right, no luck at the foul line, but the Hawks do get the free throw, get the shot, and another foul call. I think we're going to see a lot of this down the stretch as Eli Reed will go to the line here to shoot 2. Frankly, if they make some of these shots, they can salt the game away. And Eli Reed starts that process.
Another free throw make here by Reed makes this a 3-possession game with about 47 seconds left to go.
And he does. 11 points for Eli Reed and a 7-point Hawks lead and just 40 seconds to play. And a steal. Varney up ahead to Gogan. He's got a free lane and he lays it in, and that'll do it. Big fourth quarter surge by the Hawks as Hoogterp fires up 3. Varney's got another rebound to Gogan, and he'll lay it in again. And it's now a double-digit lead. Brown tries to answer with a 3. The clock winds down. The Hawks are going to go to 4-0 on the year. Reed will hang on to the ball, and this one goes final. What a fourth quarter for the Hermon Hawks. We saw that Monday night out at Hamden when the Broncos did it to Coney. Tonight, the Hawks do it to Old Town.
Yeah, and I think you really have to look at the Hermon defense that kind of turned this game around. Old Town got off to the hot start. They had the 10-point lead in the first half, and then the Hawks dug in deep on the defensive end, started getting some takeaways, forcing some turnovers and turning those turnovers into points, and then a very strong fourth quarter. They made a point to get the basketball to Isaac Varney, and Varney doing work at the defensive end on the glass as well, and with a little help from his friends, including Wyatt Gogan, who finished strong here tonight as well for the Hawks.
At the end of it all, Hermon outscores Old Town 18-9 in the fourth quarter. They had just a 4-point lead at the turn to the fourth quarter, and then outscored the Coyotes 18-9 to win their fourth game of the year. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the postgame show next. This is Ticket TV.
When you are running a business, the last thing you need is to be slowed down by computer issues. Computer Doctor of Hamden manages all your computer systems, including security, performance, updates, maintenance, troubleshooting, and backups. Don't wait until you have a problem. Leverage the Computer Doctor's expertise to get the most out of your IT budget. They offer on-site service or fully encrypted remote support that works with your schedule. Need PC or Mac repairs? Computer Doctor has you covered. Visit their office located in the Hannibal Hamlin Plaza, 60 Main Road, North Hamden, or give them a call at 862-7019.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
Celebrating 50 years, Northeast Driving School is Greater Bangor's #1 choice for driver's ed. The Northeast team is experienced, professional, and dedicated to its students. Sign up today for weekday or weekend courses at northeastdrivingschool.com.
Take a break from school, screens, and routines. Play a game in real life. Grab your friends and come to G-Force Adventure Center in Brewer for laser tag, archery tag, and paintless paintball. Experience the fun at G-Force Adventure Center, Wilson Street, Brewer.
The day begins in darkness. Time does not define me. It drives me. To keep roads, schools, and storefronts open. Making sure our town is open by daybreak and our livelihoods are open for business.
It's your boss. Find it at Quirk.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
Celebrating 50 years, Northeast Driving School is Greater Bangor's #1 choice for driver's ed. The Northeast team is experienced, professional, and dedicated to its students. Sign up today for weekday or weekend courses at northeastdrivingschool.com.
Save big on your heating and cooling costs now with Bangor Heat Pump. Bangor Heat Pump is an all-in-one company providing sales, service, and cleanings by factory certified technicians. Get a free quote from Bangor Heat Pump. Call 659-8193. That's 659-8193. Visit BangorHeatPump.com and like us on Facebook.
Want to save money? Come see us at Bangor Heat Pump.
Honey, where are the kids?
I don't know.
Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration.
Honey?
Old Town Auto Parts is a locally owned and operated CarQuest store. Our friendly, knowledgeable staff has over 35 years of experience in the automotive parts business. Some of the unique products and services we offer at Old Town Auto Parts include custom hydraulic hose assemblies, marine, ATV and UTV, interstate batteries, import parts, auxiliary lighting, PVE supplies, and hand tools. At Old Town Auto Parts, great service is not an act. It's a habit. Visit us at 434 Stillwater Avenue in Old Town or give us a call at 827-4445.
Stay in the game with Maine sports leader 92.9 The Ticket. Start your weekdays with the morning line at 6 a.m. The Dale Duff Show is live and local at 3, and The Drive is on your ride from 4 to 6. Your home team, 92.9 The Ticket.
Take a break from school, screens, and routines. Play a game in real life. Grab your friends and come to G-Force Adventure Center in Brewer for laser tag, archery tag, and paintless paintball. Experience the fun at G-Force Adventure Center, Wilson Street, Brewer.
Back here at McKenzie Gym, it's a final, and the Hermon Hawks beat the Old Town Coyotes by 11. 56-45. We want to remind you that Stephanie Euler is your best and your local Edward Jones financial advisor. Call 922-2382 or visit Stephanie at 670 Union Street in Bangor. All right, we're going to check out some of the scoring. Is that what we're going to do next?
Yes, indeed.
Pretty easy on the Hermon side. It is Isaac Varney. 20 points. He's the lone senior starter on the starting five, and when it needed the most, he got going there in the fourth quarter. He did pick up 2 early fouls in that in the game, but he finished with 10 points in the fourth quarter. He finished with 20 points on the night. Wyatt Gogan had 14 points, and Eli Reed had 11. They were the double-digit scorers, and pretty much are each night for the Hermon Hawks. And for the Old Town Coyotes, their post guy, Bryce Richards, had 11 points. Hoogterp and Seymour chipped in with 8 apiece. Turnover department, Old Town finished with 19 turnovers, and Hermon had 13 turnovers.
Let's take a look at the upcoming schedules for these two teams. Duffer, Hermon Hawks going to continue on the road here for a few more games. Obviously playing on the road here tonight at Old Town. They've got Winslow, John Babs, and Washington Academy before getting back at home and to host Winslow, and then they'll travel to MDI. Those are the next 5 games for the Hawks. And for the Old Town Coyotes, coming off this loss here tonight at the hands of Hermon, they're going to be hosting Waterville coming up here in a few days, and then they've got travel north there, Duffer, to your old home grounds up there in Holton, and then 3 straight here at home against Foxcroft, Ellsworth, and John Babst. And we've got a special guest up here in our broadcast position.
All right, let's talk with Coach Mark Reed, who his team got off to a slow start and then put on the pedal to the metal in that fourth quarter in particular. First of all, tell us about the start and what was said.
Well, we certainly didn't come out with a whole lot of intensity, and they obviously were very ready to play, and they took it at us hard off the dribble early, and you know our kids were not really where we wanted them to be on the defensive end, and we've got to obviously take that individually, kind of personally, and we got to do a better job of guard and dribble and taking care of things defensively. And then we missed a lot of layups tonight. We missed a lot of easy baskets, but they did a lot of things to take us out of sync. And so credit to them. They played hard.
And Varney picked up 2 early fouls. That didn't help the cause, I'm sure.
Yeah, that got in, obviously played into some of what happened in that second quarter. You know, we had to play kind of carefully with him, and then he picked up another one in the third that was really unwise. So, you have to change your matchups. You don't get to do the things that you want to do defensively on personnel. But kids, they stuck it out. They were in a grinder kind of a game tonight, and they persevered. So proud of them for that.
I had you down, outscoring them 18-9 in the fourth quarter, and Varney had 10 points. So when the guy you need to step up in the fourth did it, huh?
Yeah, he really did, and he had a good matchup that way. And we kind of did a couple of things to take advantage of that later in the game. We made foul shots down the stretch. He had some finishes, and we had a couple runouts late. So maybe that 18-9 is a little deceiving, but just because of the way the rebounds fell late in the game, we ran out and got a couple layups. But certainly, did enough things to come out of the game with a win.
So finally, what does this game tell you about Class B North, that every night's going to be a grind, do you think?
Well, I think that it's that way every year, really.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of guys that do a lot, some great things with their teams, coaching-wise, during the year. And I think it's a tough game every night you play. If you're fortunate to have things go your way and you get a win that's maybe got a little bit more of a point spread, then things have just kind of gone your way a little bit more that night. Obviously, I think you've got teams that have a lot of depth back in Caribou and Ellsworth, but there's a lot of parity with everybody else, and I think that the games are going to be tightly contested. And every day you just got to come to the gym, and kids have to be ready to try to get better. Young or old, we got to do a better job.
All right. Coach, thanks very much. We'll see you on the trails.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. That's Coach Mark Reed of the Hermon Hawks. Winners tonight here by a 56-45 score. Jim?
All right. Before we go to break, I want to tell you that we have a new presenting sponsor here for basketball night on Ticket TV. It's G-Force Adventure Center, featuring G-Force Laser Tag. G-Force Adventure Center is Central Maine's party headquarters. Fun for the whole family, from laser tag to archery tag to paintless paintball. They have a bounce zone as well, and they feature RC and drone racing also. And they have over 100 arcade games. And coming soon, how about this, axe throwing and much more to G-Force Adventure Center in Brewer. All right, we're going to take a break here. We'll come back with some highlights next here on the postgame show. This is Basketball Night on Ticket TV.
Connect. Inspire. Give. Share. Dream first. Because you can. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi from Jeans, where you'll find better TV and more ways to enjoy it. Get 190 channels for $59.99 a month with Dish. Plus, get a free voice remote on us. And remember, we're also trained Nest Pros and deliver white glove service for all kinds of smart home solutions, like the Google Nest Learning Thermostat or the Google Nest Cam Outdoor, which lets you look after your home from anywhere so you can travel worry-free. So come and visit our newest location on Stillwater in Bangor, or visit us online to find a local store near you.
Oh. Ow. Oh. Oh.
Fire, water, natural disasters, and even mold, we take care of them all, anytime, day or night, from cleanup to reconstruction. Tell your insurance provider you prefer Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration.
I'm Stephanie Euler, your local Bangor Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Stephanie Euler is a proud sponsor of Basketball Night on the Ticket. Call 922-2382 or stop by my office at 670 Union Street, Bangor for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
When you are running a business, the last thing you need is to be slowed down by computer issues. Computer Doctor of Hamden manages all your computer systems, including security, performance, updates, maintenance, troubleshooting, and backups. Don't wait until you have a problem. Leverage the Computer Doctor's expertise to get the most out of your IT budget. They offer on-site service or fully encrypted remote support that works with your schedule. Need PC or Mac repairs? Computer Doctor has you covered. Visit their office located in the Hannibal Hamlin Plaza, 60 Main Road, North Hamden, or give them a call at 862-7019.
Take a break from school, screens, and routines. Play a game in real life. Grab your friends and come to G-Force Adventure Center in Brewer for laser tag, archery tag, and paintless paintball. Experience the fun at G-Force Adventure Center, Wilson Street, Brewer.
Welcome back to the post-game show. Jim Churchill, Dale Duff from Mackenzie Gymnasium here at Old Town High School. Hermon on the road defeats Old Town here tonight 56-45. Basketball night on Ticket TV brought to you by United Technology Center, Maine's largest technical high school with over 20 programs. Check them out at utcforme.org. And basketball night presented by Quirk Auto Group. It's your car. Find it at Quirk. Dale Duff standing by with another special guest.
All right, thank you. Isaac Varney, 20-point night leading scorer, but you just said, and Coach Reed told us too, it was a grinder all night, huh?
Yeah, tonight was definitely a rough one for us offensively and defensively. We got to get better. First quarter started out in foul trouble, but we had to work past that and pick it up in the second quarter. But yeah, it was a dogfight tonight.
What was it like? You had to sit down for a little bit of time. What does Coach say? How do you react to too early fouls?
Yeah, I definitely don't like being on the bench, especially in close games. But, you got to do what's best for the team, and obviously me picking up a third foul in the first quarter wouldn't be a good idea. So just make the most of it, try to get the guys communicating and running offense. And I think we picked up in the second quarter with that.
You were down 8 points at the end of that first quarter and then kind of swung it around and then put it away in the fourth quarter. I had you down for 10 points in that fourth quarter. What did you feel like was the difference in the fourth?
I think we rebounded the ball better, and I think Isaac Parent coming in the game, his defense really picked us up, gave us some momentum going, and I was able to finish the ball a little better, get on the free throw line, and helped us win the game tonight. Yeah,
and it seemed like 2 or 3 times you were bound and determined in the fourth quarter to score, right? It's Varney time.
I don't like being in those close scenarios, so trying to build the lead up again for our team was kind of the goal. It just happened to be that I was the one scoring the ball tonight, but we have guys out there that can do it, and in scenarios where dishing off could have happened, but I took the open looks that I was given.
Great. Congratulations on being 4-0.
Appreciate that.
And we'll see you on the trails. Thanks.
Thank
Isaac
you.
Varney with a 20-point night here tonight for the Hermon Hawks. And Jim, I'll throw it back over to you.
All right, thank you very much, Dale. And again, congratulations to Isaac Varney and Hermon for the win here tonight. Now we are turning our attention to our next matchup on basketball night, and that's going to come up on Friday. We'll be at Redberry Gymnasium once again. We were there last Friday for a doubleheader, boys and girls, between Wyndham and Bangor. This Friday, we've got boys action between the Brewer Witches and the Bangor Rams. We'll have the action for you. What are they doing? 6:30 or 7 o'clock start on Friday?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock on Friday
Yep.
at Bangor, so we'll have the pregame show right around 6:45. And we also remind you, coming up tomorrow on Maine's Sports Leader, 92.9 The Ticket. Going to get to the lineup coming up tomorrow on the Ticket. And we'll get to our credits here momentarily. Maybe we don't have the lineup coming up tomorrow, but be sure to stay in the game on the air and online at 929theticket.com. And don't forget the Ticket app, and you can hear all of the programming, the great programming on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket. All right, that's going to do it for our broadcast here tonight. Want to credit our team here tonight for a great job. Floor, it was Adam Hodge, and our main cam here at midcourt, Jay Baines. Jay also our technical supervisor for this one, and on graphics and directing the show here tonight, Mark Paulette. Assisting on graphics, Paul Warner, and Dale Duff, our play-by-play man, Jim Churchill. And Dale, we'll see you Friday at Redberry Gymnasium.
Looking forward to it.
All right, for Dale Duff, I'm Jim Churchill. The final score once again: Hermon 56, Old Town 45. This has been Basketball Nights on Ticket TV.
Basketball Night on the Ticket is presented by Quirk Auto Group. It's your car. Find it at Quirk. First National Bank. Dream first because you can. Basketball Night is also brought to you by Coastal Auto Parts, Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration, Greenway Equipment Sales, United Technology Center, Stephanie Euler Edward Jones. And by The Computer Doctor. Basketball Night on the Ticket is brought to you by Dean's Detailing, Old Town Auto Parts, Tradewinds Markets, and Northeast Driving School. Basketball Night has been a production of Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket.